Hey son, do you want your dad to feel heard when he's talking to you? hmm So give your 100% attention when he's talking to you. Imagine you are playing with your toys, and then your dad sits beside you and he says, Emmanuel, today is a bad day. I feel sad. And then you keep playing, shh, 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 and then you didn't turn to him to listen. And then your dad becomes quiet and he think, oh, maybe my feelings are not important. And then you realized, okay, my dad, my dad's feeling matters. You turn back and you give your 100% attention. And then you ask him, oh, dad, I'm listening now. Please tell me what happened. Listening matters because you want him to feel heard when he's talking to you. Now, what happens when you're ignoring him when he's talking? First, you violated the value of respect. Then you start to build the habit of pretending to listen because you think playing is more important than listening to my dad now. So you're becoming inconsiderate. Yes, of course, you're making him feel alone, and he might think, wow, that hurts. My son was not responding. Maybe my feelings are not valid. And since your brother is watching your action, he might think, what? Maybe ignoring that is okay. Maybe I can do it too. And then your friends perceives you as someone who doesn't give his full attention when somebody is talking to them. And they might think, wow, I can't trust Emmanuel when I need someone to talk to because look what he's done to his dad. Basically, you damage our connection and you shaped your brother's understanding about what respect is. And then you lost the your friend's trust in you. And how would you feel when your dad ignores what you're saying when you are having a bad day? Exactly. Feeling feeling dismissed. That's exactly how your dad feels. Now, what happens when you give your 100% attention when you're listening to him? First, you practiced the value of respect. Then, you start to build the habit of let me stop, let me give my attention to my dad. So you're becoming until it becomes your default, the more you repeat it. So you are becoming attentive because you think my dad's feelings matter. I will stop what I do because my dad matters. Thank you, son. And then you're making your dad feel, what do I feel? You're making me feel supported and heard. And I might think, wow, my son values what I say. He's paying attention to me. Since your brother is learning from your action, he might think, amazing, my brother was listening to my dad. He stopped playing. Maybe that was the right thing to do. Maybe I can do it too. And your friends sees you as someone who makes people heard, and they might think, I need that kind of friend like Emmanuel. One of these days I might talk to him when I need someone to talk to, and maybe we could be like him, considerate. Basically, you you build a strong connection with your dad. You help your brother to do the same thing, and you make your friends trust even more. They want to be surrounded by you. How would you feel when your dad listen and gives his 100% attention when you're talking to him? Happy, relieved, and that's how exactly he feels. Same thing. Now, you are now aware ignoring your dad is a bad behavior, and giving your 100% attention is the right thing to do. That's why your challenge today is to give your 100% attention when your dad is talking to you, when your brother is talking to you, or your friend is talking to you, or even your mom, my wife, my spouse is talking to you. Love that. Love that idea. What if you ignored your dad before? First of all, is forgive yourself because you didn't know it was a bad behavior. You didn't know the impact and consequences of it, and maybe you wanted to finish playing, and that's valid. I totally get it. Always remember, the problem is not you, it's the bad behavior, which is the ignoring your dad. You are not the problem, okay? And one thing you can do is to apologize. Apologize to your dad for making him feel ignored, for your brother and friends for being a bad example to them, for ruining their trust. And in case you ignore your dad again, ask yourself, do I want to make him feel ignored? Thank you. Your biggest constraint right now is, you know what, Dad? Sometimes I tend to forget the people around me because I am too focused with what I do. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, and keep doing it. And I'll let you know when I'm talking to you. I can speak louder if you don't hear me. Your biggest objection is, but Dad, I can do multitasking. I can listen to you and I can play at the same time. Sure, yes, that's possible, but hearing is different from truly listening, right? Your biggest what if is, what if I start I start working and my dad starts to talk to me at the same time. What should I do? Pause, give your 100% attention to him, listen, and then when he finishes talking, return to your play activity. I know it takes work, real repeated work, but I know you can do it. You are my son. You are Mortals. You got this. I believe in you, and thank you for choosing to listen and give your 100% attention when I'm talking to you. Just right now, I'm talking to you where we're having podcast. And that's it. That's it for today's video. Good story of the day. Let me find one. Oh, I have one. I was checking the plants in the morning to remove the cover to protect them from raining. And then I noticed that one pipino seedling, it's so healthy, and I realized I compared the pipino from the healthy environment and from the unhealthy environment. They grew different. I planted them the same day, but they grew up very different results. So it made me realize environment matters. And I was reading an article, a newsletter on Substack from Luis Carlos, and he was saying the same thing. It's the physical environment matters, whether you notice it or not. And then I was writing earlier. Don't live with angry people, ungrateful, complainer people, because it matters. That's your environment where you live. And yeah, that's it. I I encircled it. And today is 18, meaning to say I pay monthly computer, and it's kind of problem solved. 2K from my sister, 1K from me, and I need 700. I'm gonna borrow mom's money. Let's be responsible. Thank you for watching, son, and see you tomorrow. Today is a great day because 50% we had podcast. I mean, we had podcast right now. So that 50% better. And I wrote an article earlier, 50% better. So it's 100, meaning today is a great day because I wrote an article and we had podcast today. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m.